My bad. So, good morning, everybody. Father
That
Belly.
was my bad. That was my bad.
No, it was my bad. I forgot to say it. So, how are you?
I'm good. And then I realized I was logged in as my friend's account, the Rabbi Cooks. We all rabbis get together.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, this is me. No, it's me. I couldn't write out the rabbi from another planet. It was too many words. I was like, I gotta work this out. So I had to work it out to turn
well, that's
my
kind of like
profile
I have the two YouTube accounts for the Father Miller account and then the Nerd Father, which I'm broadcasting on. So
right. Anyway, so we made it.
So how was high holidays?
Freaking awesome! I really liked bagels. Okay, you have two choices if you're Jewish: bagels or Chinese.
I'll tell you, I got hooked on Jewish bagels when I lived out east.
They're hard to get now.
Oh, they are. Well, I'm in the Midwest, so I mean, I think I have to go to Denver to get the nearest Jewish bagel if they even have them out there.
I mean, you're probably better to make them yourself. They're not so. My wife makes them sometimes. They're not so hard.
Well, I'm on keto, so I can't eat them.
Oh, forget it. Oh my god, me too. I really don't eat much wheat, But like, I had a fair amount last night. Oh my god, it was very, very good. Yeah. But generally speaking, it was. I like Yom Kippur. I'm like one of the winners who actually enjoys it. My son had a great time. I'm really glad. My son is like an 18-year-old stoner. That's how I would describe him. A very lanky, very, very sweet, nice person. I mean, really sweet boy. So he's in this yeshiva. That they go to. It's like a rabbinical ceremony, right? And there's like the rabbinical ceremony type of prayer service, which is much longer and much more intense, right? Like it'll go like me, it went for 3 hours, and that was a really quick one. But some people go for 7 hours, 8 hours. It's like really intense and really long, right? And you have to, if you're into it, it's awesome. But if you're not, it's a nightmare. But he really got into it. He had a great time. His rabbi is really good. The reason I like this rabbi is that everybody loves him. Like, it doesn't matter if they're like religious or not. He's just like, everybody loves him. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's probably, the way God wants us to live. Like universally, he's probably doing something right. So he had a great time. But for me, no, it was great. It was a very good prayer service with the. Here's the thing. I took the time to like really go in depth into the whole thing, and I got my prayer book has just all these notes on what this word means, this nuance, and this word means, and this you meditate on this, on that, and things like that. So it's because there's if the more you know the language, like the more art you get. It's like trying to understand Shakespeare, with English as a second language. So the more you get inside the language, the more you understand what you're saying and what you're thinking and meditating upon at the time. So yeah, no, I really do enjoy it. Yes, I had a great time.
Got a interesting message from Kelly Lynch.
Yes.
Hearing myself in the background.
My father had dementia, and I definitely know the signs. But yeah, obviously. Okay. This is how I think this year is playing out. The Jewish year is going to play out, right? Every year had its own theme, has its own taste. Last year's theme, I think, was corruption, the authority betraying their congregation. Whatever authority it was, like even the gay actor is mad at the gay charity because they gone to tea. I was like, even he feels betrayed, right? I'm like, wow. So this must be a universal thing, and I think most people, we saw, the complete failure of every, system and balance over the election. Like everything looked fishy, and Facebook said no, it's not, and if you argue with it, you're going to be a non-person, right? And every check and balance, like every authority failed, right? And it's stunning. It's like now I'm looking at it. It was that's miraculous, right? So I think the flavor of this year is the death of evil by their own hand and their own hand alone, right? So look, I was hoping Gavin Newsom would go down, right? I was like, yeah, this miracle could happen, right? It could happen. It didn't happen, obviously. So then, but then what happened at the same time? Oh, yeah, painful.
I was going to go into that next, but go ahead. This one hit me hard.
Yeah, no, it's not hard. But I was going to say, instead of Gavin Newsom going down, General Milley went down by his own hand, completely, by bragging about treason in a book, like in a book.
Got a good comment here from the R.
Yeah, well, that's there's some things.
That's the whole point. I mean, that's the whole point for this stream.
Norm Macdonald, yeah, heartbreaking.
He was the best. He was the. I didn't know he was sick. And the thing is, I've been watching a lot of his stuff, like this clip here. I just wanted to play this. This won't be too long. It won't get me struck or anything.
I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it.
Here we go.
President Nelson Mandela. A curious Bill Clinton later called Mr. Mandela to find out how exactly you go about doing something like that.
Well, what was it he did?
Gosh, Hillary looks pretty in this photo here, doesn't she? Never realized there's such a looker until I see her here in this picture. Frightening moment this week for First Lady Hillary Clinton. Her plane en route to the former Soviet Union was forced to make an emergency landing when it was discovered that a frayed wire in the engine was causing serious malfunction. The president was said to be furious and demanded an immediate investigation of what went wrong with Operation Frayed Wire.
Man, he died too young. And, the thing is, his last...
Yes.
I mean, between the Orville, which he was awesome in, and I don't know if you ever watched...
Such a great character.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, like, you actually... Like, when he took on... Where are you in the Orville? Are you up to date?
Well, I'm caught up. I mean, I've been caught up.
Right.
Season 3.
When he fought the what they called again, the robot people to save Isla.
I can't remember the name. Cylons.
Whatever they were, but he basically threw himself in front of the bus to save the kid. That was awesome, right? And you love the character.
Well, did you ever watch...
I wanted him to get together with the Doctor, right? I wanted that to work.
Well, they did. They did for a date, I think.
Yeah, but it was like
because he actually appeared in his real form.
What was that? I don't remember that.
No, he appeared as Norm Macdonald in the Orville.
Oh, I don't remember that. I
can't remember which episode that was. But did you ever watch the Mike Tyson mysteries?
No.
Oh. Okay, so I gotta play. I'll play the intro for you. I think you would love it.
Is this a Saturday Night Live sketch?
No. There's something on Adult Swim.
Right.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. Think of the Scooby-Doo, but updated. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hate
What's going on, everybody? It's the Fun Bros.
Today we are talking about music, sound effects, everything you need to give your video.
I'm not getting a video. There you go. Yeah, it's like TV Funhouse. This is awesome.
Anyway, Norm played the pigeon.
Oh, really? Well, okay. He was very good. Was it? Well, I'm just trying to find another one. It was, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever seen this? Let me share the screen. Oh, sorry. Once it's playing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Snorted Poop has mentioned Norm Macdonald being on The View. Yeah, I have seen that clip. That's an old clip.
Yeah, no, I mean, did you see his Netflix special?
Which one?
Hitler's Dog, and I can't remember. It was brilliant. Have you ever seen it?
No. Oh
Hang
no.
on a sec.
Oh no.
Yeah. Would you like me to play it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
No. Oh no.
Right.
Oh, we got Man of War here. Good to see you, Man of War. Hope your recovery
Only the
is
best
doing well.
stuff, man of all. Is what you tuned into. Only the best stuff. So anyway, my theory for what this year is going to entail is there's going to be no outside agency. A lot of things are going to crumble, but they're going to crumble entirely by their own hand, much like Afghanistan, right? I mean, like entirely by their own hands, right? I think with this next round of buffoonery that Biden has signed into action, which is designed to set fire to the burning economy even faster. I mean, it's like designed to make mass resignations.
I didn't see it, but I guess he forgot the Australian Prime Minister's name yesterday.
Oh, he did really. The Australian Prime Minister also forgot the Australian Prime Minister's name.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I don't even know who that is. But I mean, there's so many things that
exactly.
Trump,
it's just the fascist overlord that rules Australia now.
But I mean, it's like if it was Trump, they'd be mocking him nonstop. I mean, there's so many things that if it was Trump, it would. Anyway.
I mean, okay, it's just numbers and facts. Everything was better when Trump was president. Everything is worse now, right? Everything they told us that was going to happen didn't happen, and the opposite happened. And everything they said that was going to happen is happening now. This is what this catastrophic failure looks like, right? You know, even though the media refuses to talk about it, this is what catastrophic failure looks like. And we're only 8 months in. This is where it starts to mushroom, okay? I reckon by Christmas, we're in a different world, right? I mean, like, I don't know what's going to go on. Although I do think...
I was just going to say, I got a shout out to Brightest Day. I haven't seen it yet. Was it an envelope or was it a box? So I met Brightest Day in Vegas.
Very cool.
Great. It was, again, I'm still kind of excited about what happened in Vegas. I mean, it was a really good time.
It was very cool.
And
so wait,
got to meet.
What went down with Gary with Alec Jones? Like he was.
Did you watch it?
On his stream. I watched bits of it, but it's very hard to get. That was actually an easy one to do a catch up on because it's so long. You've got to cherry pick. But
he was only on. He was only on for about 2 hours.
Right.
Even
that was enough. Yeah, but like, what was the fallout from it? He was talking about that he was. He was upset
I
haven't
about seen it. I haven't seen. I don't know what the fallout is. I was traveling earlier this week.
Talking about people are like reporting him or saying, I thought you'd have the skinny.
I don't know. I mean, the thing that was. Okay, just an envelope. Okay, so hopefully I'll take a look at it. I picked up the mail yesterday for the first time in a few days, so hopefully it sticks out. I mean, but anyway, but yeah, no, he had 16,000 people watching last week. I mean, that was the most he's ever had. I mean, we were thinking he might.
But that translates much higher if you translate it into like TV ratings. That's called a 16,000. He said rolling audience.
Yeah.
So that
was at the height. That was at the height.
Yeah. That's I mean, that was like crowd numbers. Was at election night. Yeah, that's a very large number, right?
Well, and I mean the thing is, after the show, after he left, it went down to about 10,000. So I mean, still, it's like the highest ratings that they have. Highest viewers that they've had. So I mean,
right, and yeah, people are like, oh, let's see what these geeks got to talk about, right? They tried false flagging him, but it didn't work. No major fallout. Great.
Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, so we had a pre-study day this week at our seminary. So yesterday was the first full day I've been back. So I haven't watched any of Gary's streams this week.
What were you studying?
Remember that big book of laws that I showed you?
Right. I mean, yeah. Also, like, what specifically? What laws were you going over?
The new updated penalties.
Oh, okay. Are there any highlights? Okay, I'll tell you something bizarre from my learning. You tell me something bizarre from yours. So I came across something you crazy yesterday. But okay, you go first.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the law has been updated. So, like, priests, if we do financial misdoings, like if I was to take the collection and go to Vegas with that and gamble, I could be fined financially.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It does. And then with all the abuse scandals and everything, there's penalties that can apply to that too. And then, like, if, again, it just gets into a little technical stuff.
Right. Believe me, yeah, we have lots of technical stuff. So yeah, I learned. God, it didn't like his intro.
Yeah, I don't think
I
don't think he said that. I'll eat your. I don't think he said that on the thing. So
I don't remember that, so I probably scooted over it.
Yeah, Derek McManus is here with What Do Priests Study? You know, it just depends. We have it's part of our continuing education. Like I said, this week was canon law, which is the law of the church. We'll have another study day in November, I think it is. I don't know what the topic will be. But it just depends with what's going on.
Right.
And Derek McManus with the Father Ted quote, that money was just resting in my account.
You know what? I love the. Do you ever see Father Ted? You know
Father Ted.
Right. I love the one where Duke was like, we don't really believe in this whole God thing now, do we?
Oh, yeah. That's the first episode.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. It really sticks out.
Heaven, hell, and all that everlasting life stuff.
Yeah. You're right there, Ted. Yeah. I used to love Father Ted.
There's no way a Dougal would ever make it through the seminary. Because one of the things we have to do, if the seminaries are a good seminary, we have to take what's called comprehensive exams, where it's basically covering the 3 years of theology that we've taken. So, I mean, we have to be able to pass those to be ordained.
Right.
Well, heck, that's why I got that's what one of my degrees on the wall is, my master's in divinity.
Right. They're taking the piss. I'm like, yeah. Are you racist now, Ted?
Yeah. It was a good episode.
Oh, it's great. It's like
Chinatown on the island.
Yeah, but the great thing is they can never bring it back. Right?
No. He died. He died
exactly.
like the day after they filmed it.
It exists in a time capsule. They can never resurrect it. I'm so glad for that. Right?
Yeah, I mean, well, the fact that Father Jack died too.
Oh yeah.
So are gone.
I was gonna so anyway the weird thing in my I studied this thing called the Talmud every day. It's a codification of Jewish law from about 1800 years ago, right? So it's if you do a page of it a day, you finish it in 7.5 years. This is my second time round, right? So it's just like it's all written about 1700 years ago in Babylon, right? So it's a very different lifestyle, a very bizarre, and they talk about stuff that is as it's normal, and I'm like, and we're like, well, that's weird. So there's this. They talk about if you give a kid some food, if you ever give a piece of bread or whatever, you have to put some kind of sign on the kid so the mother knows you gave him something. And they suggest, and I am not joking, anointing him with oil and putting on mascara. So no, thank you. And then they say, but people might think that's weird, so then you can just smear some food on their cheek, and then they'll know.
Well, we do have one of our sacraments is the anointing with oil. So if somebody
listen, anointing with oil is the thing. Just we can't do it until there's a third temple.
Mm-hmm. So I got a show. A friend of mine from Jersey.
That's the That's the definition of the Jewish Messiah. Mashiach means he's anointed with oil. Basically, that's how one becomes king.
Yeah. I mean, David and Saul.
Right. No, all kings.
So I got to show this. Just came in the mail from one of my classmates from Jersey, Edward Gorey.
What is it? Looks cool.
Oh, it's you've never heard of Edward Gorey? So he has a thing called the nationally. He has.
No,
let me see if I can find the. Somebody did it on YouTube. Let me see if I can find the. Hold on, they put the art on there. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm getting you my next weird Jewy thing I have to show you. This is a strange time of year. This is a strange thing to be vain about, but I'm very vain about this.
There we go. Whoops. I am not looking forward to Venom. I like the first one. I don't know if I'll go see this one, though.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of good movies coming out right now.
Here we go. This is Edward Gorey.
Awesome.
I could get into the book. I have it on mute.
I really enjoy the book. Yeah. Now looks much more familiar. Now I can see it.
Yeah, it's dark. It's kind of like Charles Adams.
Yeah. So it's got the Adams Family feel to it.
Ernest who choked on a peach. Fanny who sucked dry by a leech.
Right.
Done in by a thug. Wasn't the hurricane that went through Louisiana Ida? Man of War who's watching
would be
able to tell me.
I think so, yeah.
I talked to him not too long ago. He was without power for about a week, I think.
Who was?
Man of War.
Oh.
Because he's in Louisiana. So that is...
I was out in Florida once. We were out in power for like 3 days. And
what
it was
is
a
this?
Nightmare. Okay. This is I'm very vain about. I'm very happy about, right? Now Yom Kippur is over. The Day of Atonement is over. Now you go into this really like groovy festival spirit. This is like the festival of Sukkot, like kind of similar to the Harvest Festival. So you sleep outside for a week if you can do it. If you like to, I can't stand it, so I don't do that. But you make this like hut and you sleep, and it's you have to be able to see the stars through it. You eat all your meals out there. You hang out there as much as possible. Again, as much as it is comfortable. But another thing you do is you get these lemon-like fruits and you hold it together with a palm frond and some other leaves. So mine just got delivered today, this is a very, very good one. This is okay. So here's the things that make it good. You see this little this bit here, this bobble on the top over here. Okay, that makes it like super kosher, right? Most people don't have that, and if it falls off, it becomes not kosher, right? So this thing is like everybody's terrified to have these. I have this every year. Only ever got broken once. So I'm hoping that will never happen again. So, but it got delivered today, and it's just a perfect shade of yellow with a hint of green. The little bumps on it. It's everything in the books that Halakha talk about being. You got to take a beautiful fruit. So I'm very happy about it, and it's a positive sign. It's a good omen for having a positive judgment over the year. If you easily come across a good set of they're called arbor minim, the fruit. Oh man, no cover 1 week. Cool.
Yeah.
Is how much mobile sucks? Yeah, man, that sounds terrible. That sounds.
Well, I mean, like I said, I talked to him not too long ago. I'm going to take this off because I hear my echo, but he was saying that if you watch it on your iPad, like one of Gary's streams, you can't tag people unless you type the whole name in.
No, I mean, listen. If there's if there's no cable or TV, right? They should just be airlifting you all pounds of weed, in my opinion, right? I think that's what FEMA should be doing. Like just flying with the helicopter overhead with throwing out bricks of weed. Then people would appreciate the government, okay?
It's
at work, baby.
I know I'm like 2 years younger than you, I think. But I mean,
right.
I'm remembering my childhood where we didn't have the internet. And when lightning storms hit, you had to unplug everything, lest the TV got hit.
I remember that. I fried one computer in a storm once. That happened.
But I mean, it's just like you remember the 80s where you didn't. I mean, we had a big dish. I mean, we had a huge.
Oh, I used to love that. You had a big dish. Totally. Yeah. They were fun. And we had Dish Network. And it will keep going out in the brain.
Not like Dish Network. I'm talking the huge.
No, I had a big dish as well. The big dish that came with the house we bought. That was very cool, right? So
I mean, it was fun. You got to see some. I remember you get to see some of the some things before it went live.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you used to be able to watch TV shows before they aired. It was like the
right, yeah. Feed. You got the feeds, yeah. I used to get to do stuff like that. Well, Petey Rich said the rabbi's lemon's from a legitimate Jewish lemon dealer. Let me tell you, that's not so simple. It's not so simple, mate. Okay, it's okay. You can either they set up little fairs selling them where you go and you pick them out and you try and find a nice one. They have these huge markets in Jerusalem and in Tel Aviv, everywhere, right? Everywhere. But to find a good holy lemon dealer that'll bring it to your bloody house and find it for you and makes no bother. That's cool. So I know. So there's a couple of
not glue the little top part on.
I'm sorry?
Not to glue the little top part on to make it look like it was kosher. You know, like that little stuff thing. I mean,
yeah, it wasn't just kosher. It was super kosher. Super kosher. Yehuda Min Mahuda is what they call it. It's really super. So I'm really, really chuffed with that one. So anyway, having brick house, that's worth his weight in gold. It's very, very. So again, I used to have somebody who would do it, but they just stopped doing it. They basically, it's a job for if you're a bit younger, right? And they're too old. They're grown up. They have kids now. They stopped doing it. And then this guy, I'm related to him, so I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll give like my niece married into his family. I'm like, okay, I guess that's the way I'm going. Gave him a call, and it was cheap as well. Have a guess how much you pay, right, for one of these things.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the currency over there. I would say $1.
No, boy. Okay, in America, you pay about $100, right?
For a lemon?
Yeah. Hey, I'll take you to a website. I'll show you in a second. First, I'm trying to find this guy's brochure.
Is it because it's kosher and hard to get?
Yeah. Here, 1 second. Here, YITZ. Because basically. But in Israel, they're about that you pay for it in shekels, which is much cheaper. Yeah, it was. I think it was in Team Lebekin.
Man, I hate to think what would happen if a windstorm hit.
Oh no, yeah. And so, look, but getting a good, arbor minimum is always good. These lemons. There's always been like a thing. Hey, I'm just trying to find the initial ad my wife sent me from. Is this it?
I think it was last year. It was last year that a windstorm hit my home state of Iowa. So if you know where Iowa is, it's basically in the dead center of the United States. They had winds of a Cat 2 hurricane going through Iowa.
Wow.
My dad lost about 8% of his corn because because of 100-mile-an-hour winds. 100-mile-an-hour winds in Iowa.
Yeah, one second. I'm just putting up the ad for. So this I'm pulling up for here. Let me just share the screen. So this was from my relative. So I'm like, okay, so fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says here, "Lechattem lechem b'yom harishon pri eitz hadar." So that's a line from the Bible. It says that you take for yourself on the first day of the holiday beautiful fruit, which are these things, right? So you can have a set kosher, just a regular kosher set, 70 shekels. It's about $20, right? That's very good. In America, that would be like $50, right? About $20.
What do you do with them?
You hold them together and you wave them.
Okay.
Okay. So then I'll show you. I'll take pictures. I'll show you from the synagogue. It's the weirdest freaking thing. Okay. So then you have the set Mahuda, a beautiful kosher set. That's 80 shekels, right? But then if you want to get set Mahadrin, beyond insane, 95 shekels, which is what we went for, of course. So we got, and he's been picked out. He did us proud. But here, let me show you this website. Where is it?
So do you eat them then?
No, only afterwards. Okay, so fine. So let's say, well, okay, where would you like your fruit to come from? Where should we'll start with that.
Well, got to go with the Holy Land. So Israel.
Okay, the Israeli one. Okay, so there you go. Okay, for a set, the cheapest one, it might not be kosher. Yeah, that's not kosher. $45.
Wow.
And then your standard one, $60. Nicer one, 18. Super nice, 100. Super nice, 140.
So what comes with the lemon?
You get here. One second. Let's see. I think the Italian ones were cheaper. Let me see. Camera. No, about the same. Okay, so basically what you get here is you get one lemon, right? You get a palm frond. Do you have a picture of it? No. I think I have. I'll try and find my personal picture of it. So you could go. I always amaze me. So you get this big palm frond, and the bigger and the straighter one you get, the more. There's so many laws involved in it, right? Like you have if the tip is like split in going in different directions, not kosher, baby. Like it's just so many. 3 vacuum packed hadassim. They are myrtle leaves, I believe. They're myrtle leaves. They have a nice aroma to them. And 2 vacuum packed oravot. They are willow leaves, and a little thing that holds them together. And you see, they're out of stock. $80 are even out of stock. You wake up, wave them together, and it's basically unifying. A unity of the Jewish people and the world in general, right? But it's because let's say each thing is very symbolic of different things. So you go with a taste and a smell, right? Something with a taste and a smell. Taste is equal to Torah knowledge. Smell is equal to good deeds, right? So one who has taste and smell, that's the lemon. You hold that, and that's basically also symbolic of the heart, right? So then you have one who has Bible knowledge, has understanding, wisdom. They represent the palm frond, so they're like the spine. And then you have the ones with the beautiful smell. They're the ones who do good deeds, but don't necessarily are very wise. You know, they have much Bible wisdom. And then people who die at anything, they're the other ones. Then you hold them all together and say everybody is you. Everybody is one, right? And we're all one unity, right? And it doesn't matter if they are an a-hole or we like them, right? It doesn't matter. We are, and then you shape them in 6 different directions. Soon you'll find the 6 is the 6 directions is the symbolic. I should show a picture of Daisy. I'm sorry.
Well, 6 is an imperfect number.
What? No, but no, it's a symbolic. Yeah, it's imperfect. It's a symbolic of the entirety of this world, right? Not the world above. Because you go front, back, left, right, up, and down. That's like we call that this world. Olam Hazeh. So there you go. So
start. Thinking the Mario Brothers code.
Well, so just give a few updated Daisy shots. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute.
She's grown.
Oh yeah. So that's where she likes to hang out and see what's going on in the world. All his hot sops up there. This is what wakes me up most mornings.
Well, this one here decided to stick her butt in my face.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hanging out with a hot water bottle. She's just blossomed into a full-grown doggy. What can I tell you? She's on heat. I just finished. So she's hanging out with a blanket and a hot water bottle. we got everything sorted out for.
No, I got to play with the seminary dogs the other day, and I got dirty within a minute.
Yeah, that will happen.
And all that stuff. And when you're wearing all black, that's not good.
Yeah, I guess not. Still, I love dogs. I really genuinely adore dogs. I didn't know how much I like dogs until we got Daisy. But I really love dogs. I would love
to have a dog, but the thing is, like, so I was gone from a Sunday to a Wednesday, and the nice thing is the cat feeder feeds.
Yeah, no, you can't. You have to constantly put them in kennels if you do that.
Yeah, and that gets to be expensive.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. So what was I going to say? We've got coming up. So we got on Monday night. We got the first day of Sukkot. So my wife normally makes for that traditional Thanksgiving. So we go like turkey, South things, turkey stuffing. Like some of you actually gets gourds, like little, and maybe have that for appetizer, a pumpkin soup, all that, that kind of thing. But again, as I said, we eat outdoors everybody eats outdoors. Nice. Yeah, it's very cool. This is a very mellow time. It's very cool. And then at the end of it, it's like a 7-day festival. You get this extra holiday called what they call it, like the 8th day, basically, or and then you get an extra of it in America. Did you meet in the US or Israel? Which two? Me and Daisy?
I guess in us or the dog, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I met her when we bought her. She was like 6 weeks or something around there.
Yeah, Dark Shadow, Logan, cats are self-sufficient. Yeah.
Yeah, dogs require what exactly? 100%. But cats are fun.
Oh yeah,
I love that you all have personalities. They're like,
oh yeah,
okay. Oh yeah, I'll let you today.
Little cat tail.
Yeah, she's in a good mood.
My laptop is now in the shop. I had to drop it off at the Best Buy the other day, and in 2 weeks. Now I'm hoping that
Sorry, my wife. Sorry, we met in Israel. Yeah, that makes more sense. We met in Israel. It was a shadchan matchmaker set us up.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
Yeah, that in our world, that's totally how you get married. And I did a lot of people, but. So yeah, okay. This is the question you got to ask yourself says, can you imagine living with this person, and what would your life be like after 6 months? Would you kill it? You want to kill each other or not? And if you answer no, I wouldn't want to kill that person, then you should marry them. And that's the advice I followed, and it kind of worked out. Although I did decide I wanted to marry her on the first date. It kind of freaked me out, but yeah. But yeah, we met in Israel. It was a King David at 8 o'clock, I believe. That's how you do it. You go to hotel lobbies and you hang out, and well, at least in my day, that's what you go hang out. You have some tea, you have some coffee, and you talk, and then you go for a walk. And if it works out, you okay. If you really like the girl, if you don't like the girl, you walk her to the bus stop, right? That's just there you go. Goodbye. If you like the girl, then you offer to get her a taxi and take her home. Okay, that's what you do. That's the basic dumb thing, right? So
now, does she realize that?
I
mean, does the girl realize that?
Yes, yeah. Again, these were the unspoken rules of the day from my day.
Well, I don't have to worry about that myself.
Yes, well,
I mean, I only took the vow of celibacy.
Right. I tell you, I love God, mate. But okay, I'll say exactly like I said to a neighbor of mine who had his what was it, kidney removed or appendix removed, some organ removed for his kid, right? And I was like, dude, you're making us look bad. Listen, I like my kids, but now you just stepped it up to an insane level. What are you talking? What are you going to say? My kid's going to be like, why are you keeping your kidney? You don't love me. Oh, really? Like, fine, we'll just sell it for a swimming pool.
Oh, well, it's going to get cold out here, so we can't have a swimming pool. We'd love to have a swimming pool, but no, that's one of the downsides, I would say, is I can't go to the local swimming pool because it's odd if a priest goes to a swimming pool with a bunch of kids.
Yeah,
I love
world we live in nowadays, isn't it?
I mean, the funny thing is, when I travel, I make sure the place has a pool because I like going into the pool, but can't do that in town.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just want to reply to Sundar Kubar. Oysters are not kosher. That's one reason why I would never convert. That and no cheeseburger. You're right, mate. I'm not joking. You're right. Okay, you're 100% correct. And next time you have oysters and bacon cheeseburger, just enjoy it that bit more. Okay, they're freaking awesome. Okay, absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I'm back. So now that I'm done with my travels, I mean, going to Iowa, going to Philadelphia, going to Vegas, I'm now back on the diet. So it's basically pork, almost a pork diet. Because
it sounds
high fat.
I have to tell you.
Yeah.
And there's
not to rub it in.
The amazing about pork is there's so many different bits of it that taste so different, and they're all good. Right?
Well, my thing, and I was telling the bishop, I think the other day, I violated the Friday dietary laws during Lent. I didn't realize that I can't eat pork rinds on Friday of Lent.
Oh. Man,
because
pork rinds are so good.
It's skin. I mean, it's basically meat.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like to get a little legalistic here, I had ignorance. I didn't realize it, so I can't be held accountable for something I didn't know.
Right. Yeah, we were saying we call that beshogeg by mistake. Mistakes are, mistakes are okay. Well, I see. That's one of the central things of the prayer service of Yom Kippur. You do these things called the Al Chet and Vidui. These confessions. You do them like 8 or 9 times, and they're long, right? They're long. But like I write up my own one based on I go into what I was saying earlier by like really looking into the etymology of the word and what that word is actually saying. I write up my own things about it, right? Which I think makes it real, right? But yeah, there's like all these different sins, especially when you get the Al Chet, where you go, just everything. I should have taken pictures of my book to show you. It just goes on forever.
So what do you got coming up? What do you have coming up this week? Or the next?
Next week you got the. Well, next week got the holiday of Sukkot for me, and we got that new week after Evil of the Darks is coming out. Very excited about that. Not so excited about Galaxy 4. That looks like it's going to be awful.
What is Galaxy 4?
It's a missing Doctor Who story, which they're
Oh,
animated.
yeah. I saw that. on Dan's stream yesterday.
Does not look like it's going to be good, right? Does not look like it's going to be good at all.
I don't know much about it.
I mean, it's not a good story in of itself, right? Even if they had it, but the animation, they got the other animation team working on it who aren't very good. So there's that. So we got the holidays. We got some off on Monday night, Tuesday night. Tuesday night show is going to be later because I have to wait for the holiday to end. So that'll be around like 7.
So is that another day of fasting then, or?
No, God, no, we're done with that.
Okay.
No, now it's just good food, baby. Good food. That's the day when we have the big turkey dinner. So there's that, and then I'm not sure what we're doing for lunch next day. But again, he's a banger. So then I think somebody's going to be staying. It's a very like family time. We have people stay with each other. They go on vacation, that sort of thing. So we're going to have somebody staying with us on the first day. That's my wife. Then on the final day, there's another holiday, right? So you have, and that's kind of fun. So what you do with that one? One of the things you do with that one is there's these different honors that you give out. And you auction them off. Do a fun. I used to do it. I was always very good at it. Right. I ended my official association with my local synagogue not in the best way a number of years ago. When
not the one where
no. Everything's fantastic there now. Like in fact, as I tell you, the guy who really turned everything around. It took 2 days, and he physically transformed the synagogue in just the most incredible way to bring everybody together, and they made it look beautiful. But there's a line in the prayers for that day where you're talking about like what a messianic world would look like, right? And there's a line I really love. It says, "Koa Rasha Kula, every bit of evil." Will become like smoke, will turn into smoke, which is kind of like in Harry Potter when you have a boggart, you say ridiculous, right? And we're just going to see, because I think that most things that are evil, people are just being stupid, and we'll see through it, right? Oh. But like but anyway, the transformation of the local synagogue by this gentleman. It totally reminds, because it's been messed up for a long time. But anyway, I used to do the auction, and now a friend of mine has taken over the spot that I used to do, so there wouldn't be a lack within the synagogue. We have a different worldview in general, but we're good friends. And lobsters are so good. Yes, lobsters are great.
I won't tell you about the nice one I had in July.
Oh, I love a good lobster.
Oh,
anyway, so I couldn't work out if he's trying to get me to do the auction or not when he's telling me how much he's not looking forward to it. That's the only bit of that holiday I enjoyed. Everything else is a nightmare. Lots of dancing with the Torah scrolls and partying and drinking.
Well,
so that's what we got coming up. That's next couple of weeks by me.
Well, I just got to finish a nice bottle that was given to me the other day. Peanut butter whiskey, if that makes any sense.
A what whiskey?
Peanut butter.
That sounds really weird.
Yeah, but it tasted good.
Does it taste like peanut butter?
Yeah, it does, actually. Let me see if I still have it. I probably threw it out. But yeah, it was actually really good. I saw it this summer when I was out east, and I was going to buy it, but I didn't. And They had it at the seminary on Tuesday at our study day. So I tried a little shot of it and loved it.
Okay,
it's kind of like why I don't buy Crown or what is it? Crown Royal. They have like a maple flavored, and it's basically like drinking a bottle of syrup. It's maple flavored whiskey. Am I still here?
Sounds pretty darn good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're still there. I'm just not sure about me. It sounds pretty darn good to me. Let me tell you.
See, have I tried a Cubano sandwich? No, I've heard of it.
What is that? Tell me more.
Well, shredded pork,
Oh
which
man,
is a no for you.
Sound overly kosher.
Slice of ham, again, no for you. Pickle slice and mustard on a toasted bun. It does sound good.
It sounds rather good, I have to say. Yes.
So, well, we're coming up on the hour. So what do you have this weekend?
What did I wear? Sorry. Oh, coming up for videos?
Yeah.
Very quick. So coming out in 15 minutes. We have
I saw the
Doctor Who magazine
thing.
review, I think. Here, I'll just show you what we got.
Do you actually subscribe to it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Here, 1 second. Let me just open these up.
I gotta check. I hear the cat chewing something. I don't know what it is. I'm listening. I'm just gonna pop over my desk just to see what she is doing.
Yeah, that's never a good sign. Oh, 1 second. Tell me to do it again. 1 second. Doink. 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 Where is it? I got,
Oh, she is now attacking the bag of cat food that's on my.
Well, you know.
Let me see if I can show that. So you can see my light thing.
Yeah, I should really get one of those.
You can see her on the chair. I bought a big bag of cat food from
I see it.
Sam's Club, and she's now attacking it. So I probably should move that.
Here.
I mean, the lazy cat has a cat food feeder. It's not like it's kind of fun to watch, though. I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background.
I cannot.
Okay. Yeah, she's on the chair. She's on the bag of cat food trying to break it open.
No, will she make it, you think?
Knowing her, she probably will.
Yeah,
it's not really hunting if it's staying stable. She gave up. She's now off of it.
Okay. Oh, I got my thumbnail pulled up.
Oh, I see it.
So this is dropping in 15 minutes. Doctor Who magazine 568 review, or I think 569. Who gives a crap? Really doesn't matter. October 2021 review, charting the slow death of a franchise through years of cultural vandalism. That's literally what we're seeing with this. It's incredible. And
I loved Bose Trek had a good video about the Radio Times article that came out praising Chibnall.
Oh, I got to see that. If you want a little pick me up, you got this one, Dragonfire review. Really enjoyed it. Is Jodie Whittaker about to be the next 007? Anybody could be 007 today. A man, a woman, a moron.
Wallace Jones is now the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, apparently so. And she is also writing James Bond. So to which Jodie Whittaker responds, "Icky thump! I think she's talking about me." There's nothing to say that Jodie Whittaker's going to be cast up to. Just they're talking like she is. It's weird. It's no, she's not going to be Bond. It's not going to happen. Got these little mini things coming out. I'm quite enjoying these ones. SFX review in which young custodians of the fans discover that they're really a bunch of yes they are. They're kind of whiny little.
Oh, now that we have that no word, I have to play my little clip for you.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh yes, I did put the wrong word.
All I can say right now is shame.
I'll take it off. And I also got my 2018 review.
And we're not talking about my kitty cat.
No, we are not. So there you go. That's what I got coming up.
Sounds good. Well, I have mass in about an hour at the nursing home, so I'm going to have to get changed. Got my little portable mass kit here with a bottle of wine. To let you know, and for the people watching, this is the type of wine we use for the...
Okay.
Let's see. There we go. It's a Rosado. It's a red wine. 12% alcohol, approved for sacramental use. So...
What does it need to be approved for sacramental use for?
Basically, it can't have any additives or anything. It just has to be pure grape wine.
Oh, okay. So kosher wine will be fine then.
Pretty much. Yeah, actually it is. We used, what is the Jewish wine? Mogen
David.
Yeah, we bought some of that when we were on vacation to use for Mass.
Yeah, that's easy to find. Mad Dog 2020, baby. That's what they call it. Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah. So with that, I think we'll start wrapping up.
I think that's time to wrap up. Once you bring out the Mad Dog 2020, that's time. Things have got out of hand.
Thankfully, I never partook of it, but I'm going to stream again later this afternoon at 3 o'clock. My Friday afternoon stretch, my pre-Friday night tights. I don't know who's on the thing tonight. So, but like I said, it's kind of hard to go after last week with Alex Jones.
Yeah, still.
So, with that, I want to thank everybody for joining. I forgot to put the rabbi's link in my chat, but you know how to find him. So, with that, we'll do it again next week and hit